What if I just move this over here? I'll make it sit. Hello.
Oh, live?
No, I'm saying hi to you because you said I'm right here.
Oh.
This is the wrong account. Oh, why do I keep closing that?
I don't know.
I needed to make an announcement on the Discord. Hello.
Who are you talking to? One view? Oh, okay. Hi, Henry.
Oh, thank you, Drunk Eaters, for the follow. Did you hear the Pollo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love that one. That's my favorite one.
Now we need to hear it more.
Hello. We're about to get started. I need to post it. It is Curb. I just need to post it somewhere.
That's a lot of green.
Okay. So I'm gonna do another spreadsheet actually. Who's Loogie's? Calvin changed his name to Loogie's house.
Luigi.
I also need to post it on Instagram, but I'll do that in a minute.
John Lucina. Let's see, good.
I'm gonna press the home button.
Alright.
Why is it so small?
I can't send images on Instagram anymore.
Why?
I don't know. It just says, oh, you have to update your app, and I'm like, okay, I updated it. Still says it. I updated it again. Just to make sure, because it's still not. I uninstalled, and installed it again, and still nothing. So I'm just like, screw it, it's probably just a phone. So, I guess no more images. When I talk about sex with my son in Sunset Terraria 1353 item frame duplication, which I don't really.
So I think it's very safe to put right here. We got why's caps lock on? So that's so I think that's safe. I think that's safe to put that. I'm also gonna tell on Instagram.
It's curved. It's what Drunk Eaters said.
Yep. Do you remember when Henry's used to be called Gators?
No.
Yep.
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember. You weren't there.
Exactly.
Okay, so actually, so this is a discussion. This is a question.
Okay.
What is this? I can move that. Move that over here. Okay, so this is a discussion. Hold up, I need to get all these. Chew.
It's time.
So this is when we talk about number 2. I think in contention for number 2. So I think right now
I can't see that this time.
that's why you look here. That's why I have this over here and this over here.
Is that?
Do you want me to make it
number 2?
Do you want me to make it a little bigger?
Yeah. Why? The number 2 topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Script. Oh. Okay, so this is like, what do we like? What goes into making this? Like what do we put towards like
Deciding.
yeah, deciding who is placed higher?
Well,
Because like, okay, so
because why am I up top?
you're at the top because you have the best spread of head-to-heads, and you have the best results. And in terms of sets, you have the most like dominant sets of just 3-0s and whatnot.
Yeah. So then, why?
But so here's the thing. So we have to look at what each player has, because Henry has a better head-to-head record against you than I have against you. But I have a winning head-to-head record on Henry, and I have better head-to-heads versus other players, such as like I have better head-to-heads than him on Tyler. Because yes, he has more wins than Tyler, but he also has a loss on Tyler. And then I have better head-to-heads on other players, such as Calvin. Calvin is a very important. Calvin's a very important person in these discussions. Because yes, he's not active, but a win on him is very important because like I don't know how to rank Calvin. I really don't know how to rank Calvin.
Yeah.
Because like he has a really good spread, but he also hasn't been to anything. It's like ranking Mewtwo King in 2019.
Yeah. He hasn't been around, but
also Mewtwo King's gonna be ranked this year because he got second at EGLX.
Oh.
Like I don't know how to rank Calvin because he hasn't been to anything. Like so I don't know if I don't know if it feels right for me to put him. Like I feel like he is top 5, but I don't know if it's right for me to put him in top 5 or even top 3. Because I feel like if he was still here, he'd probably be the second best. But he's not.
And we've had like a bunch of tournaments.
Like I guess it really comes down to if Calvin comes back, will he do as good as he previously has done?
I don't think we should count him like right now, because he's like.
Well, I'm still gonna count him because he's very important. Like because a win against him is important, because he does have a good, like he has like top results. But the thing is, like, I just don't know if I can put him in top 3 or even top 5 maybe. Because the thing is, we just don't know how he would do in the current meta. Yeah. Because like, yeah, he was dominant when he was here, but he's not here anymore. Who knows if he plays the game as much? Who knows how good he still is? Like, which means I think I can put him. I won't be comfortable putting him above Richard.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how he would do against Richard.
Yeah, I don't even remember if, like, has he fought him?
No, never. I don't think so. Yeah, he's never fought him.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know.
I think I'd be safe putting Calvin maybe like 5th or lower, but not higher than 5th. I think if he was still as good as he was when he left, then he deserves to be higher than 5th, maybe like 2nd or 3rd. But I haven't seen. But nonetheless, I do have better head-to-heads against
Who did I lose to?
Madeline.
When was that?
What? When? If you weren't at the stream yesterday, but I did a poll. I was like, should I count DQs, yes or no? And the vote was no. So I'm not counting DQs, which that was a DQ. I only keep it there because it's really funny. Cause like imagine looking at the brackets and you see, what? Wait, this is the wrong tournament. Like imagine looking at the brackets and you're like, what? How did this happen? Where? Yeah, what? What the heck? So, yeah. But other than that, I'm not counting DQs. So like, wins against Drake when he left last tournament didn't count. Wins against me when I dropped out didn't count. Wins against who else got DQ'd? Wins against Dylan when he was DQ'd didn't count, and so on and so forth. But like, okay,
Second place, either you or him.
so we also have to do the discussion of if results matter or not.
But why wouldn't they? Is it? Do you mean like results from
Like
tournaments,
placements.
Okay.
Because, like, for example, I can go to a tournament, got second, like, where I get second place, where I play against people like...
Yeah, actually, yeah, I don't think they should. I think it's more wins
I think results...
against others. Results against others rather than results in tournament.
I think results matter, but not as much as head-to-heads.
Yeah.
And I don't think head-to-heads are as important as game counts, because you have to think about game counts. But also head-to-heads are very important. I think head-to-heads are, like, the most important, but I think a lot of melee analysis people, like Practical Tasks and Save as Untitled, well, actually not Practical Tasks, but Save as Untitled, he says that results don't matter, which I can agree with I don't agree with him to a certain extent. Like, I think face value results do matter, and results show like results show how how well you can endure a bracket, I guess.
Yeah,
Cause like I think results are important.
Yeah, because there's a difference between like fighting someone just on a one-on-one just because, and then there's in bracket, just tournament style, like the whole tournament setting. And having to go through matches.
This is where, because Henry is 0-3 with Calvin, and I'm 2-2. So, and then he also has a loss against Tyler and ooh. Yes, it does, Henry. The thing you just texted me, yes, it does. So, I think, like, what's more important? A better head-to-head against the top player but a lacking spread against other players, or a better spread across the board but not as good head-to-heads against the best player?
I think just
if we're not taking into results.
I think overall would be more important.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Let me mark these points down. So.
Because if anything that like just makes you good is just beating the top players while you're losing to lower players just because you know how to beat them. It's just like, because I have more experience against fighting Calvin than we have more. The top players have more experience fighting the top players rather than fighting other people. So it's just like, oh, I can beat them. Well, yeah, because you fought them a bit, so you're more familiar with them.
And then if we take in results. Henry, you know there's a chat, right?
Yeah, come on, Henry. Join the chat.
Okay, so Henry also says that it's better to be consistent against more players rather than just one player who's good.
Yeah.
So I think for right now, although it's something to change because this isn't head-to-heads. I'm still gonna update them every tournament or so. I'll do like maybe like a I'll do this ranking show maybe like Sunday night after a tournament or maybe Monday night after a tournament. And then I don't know. Okay, next I'm gonna look at, is there anybody else other than Richard in contention for 4th, you would say? And this is where I would want to start looking at results too.
Yeah, who doesn't like
Richard?
struggle against us, not like us three?
So Richard has losses to Tyler. Richard's only up 1 against Tyler. So here's where we get into here's where we get into the discussion of like effort in bracket, because this also takes place. This also is important to, because like you can't just take wins and things at face value. You also have to take into account like player health or whether they're trying or not. Like whether, like let's say, so Axe got
How kind of like if Mango was drunk.
I wouldn't quite say Mango
No,
being drunk, because Mango's drunk all the time, so it's hard to be like. I mean, okay, wait, hold on.
Like if they're not in the right mindset or something.
Well, okay, let me. He did not get second. What? Axe didn't get second at Smash Camp?
What do you get?
Did he get second at Axe? No, he didn't. Army, Westballs, Faithful Spark. What event am I thinking of? Are these seeds? What? What's happening? This is not... No, January. This is January. Smash Camp didn't happen on January. Where's the other Smash Camp? Smash Camp, and this is what I want. This is what I want. End of summer. Yeah, this is... Dude, they didn't even finish the bracket. That's such a joke. This tournament's such a joke. Oh, that's doubles. Mainly singles. Zane won. Didn't we watch this?
Was that the one where you fell to the cover?
No. H-Fox was not this one.
Oh.
This is one where Manga lost to Spark, the Sheik.
Yeah.
So Axe got 25th because he went only Young League.
Oh.
So like, this is where we need to like take into account like effort in bracket.
Do we remember all of this?
What?
Like, do we remember everything that like how they were playing? Because
Well, I don't want to take into account effort, but like, not specifically effort, but like here Henry went all random. Here I went all secondaries. Wait, this is a different tournament. Here Henry went all random. Here I went all secondaries. Like, okay, so I think this is what shows. This is results and how it shows, right? For me at least. Henry went all random. I went all secondaries. You went all secondaries. You went all secondaries and then you went Roy 3-0'd him.
Yeah.
I beat him here and I SD'd 2 of my games. It's like, I don't know. It's really like, it just depends on what you think, like how you want to count these, because there's still wins.
Yeah.
Like it's not like oh.
It's not like I couldn't have just like gone Roy from the start and then just.
Well, it's not like cause like also, if we go back to this tournament, yes, I only went secondaries against Richard, but I also only went secondaries against Hobo and Frog and you, and I still like beat Hobo and Frog. So if I was just playing secondaries, then I would have beaten him, like if whatever. But like, I guess I wasn't at my fullest. Like, then you have to also take into account that they're not playing to their full potential. Especially this was a last hit, last stock game, and he was playing all random. I think this is a more important set.
And Saints.
No, I already looked at that.
Okay.
But I think this is a more important set. But we also have to take into account that he played Crom and like you have to think about what were the results of our other 2 matches against him? Who scored? What do you mean?
Against Richard.
Yeah, but what are the like?
The past tournament, I think it was before this one. Before when we all were.
Before this one, before this one?
Yeah.
I think this was this one. I'm not sure.
That's when.
Oh, when you, yeah. So for this this last tournament, Henry went Banjo and Crom. So, and he like kind of did really well against the characters. Like when he went characters that he did play. Like who did he win with? He won with Joker. Then he lost to Joker. Then he went Crom. And Richard won a Crom. Then he went Piranha Plant. No, wait. No, he
went Piranha Plant first, and then went.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure he went because he chose Lilac.
No. But like, so he won with Joker and Piranha Plant. So he won game 1 versus Shulk with Joker. And then Richard went Hero. Won with Hero. Henry went Crom.
Lost.
Henry went Piranha Plant, won convincingly, and then Henry went Banjo, Richard won.
Yeah. I think that's what it was.
Then here, I just went my main. But like, do these sets... Like, they count. They definitely count. They count, but, like, how much do they count? As compared to... But then also, like, if not Richard at 4th, then who else? Because, like, Tyler, he has impressive head-to-heads, but not against us. Tyler has... actually, no, Tyler's the one with losing head-to-heads against Richard. So, Tyler has not... He has losing head-to-heads against everybody. He's beaten you once... And so I think Richard does go at 4th. Because if not Richard, then who else? Because Aaron doesn't have good head-to-heads against anybody except for Richard. Does Aaron and Richard are 1-1 though, right? Aaron and Richard should be 1-1. Yeah, Aaron and Richard should be 1-1. Viewers, let's go. Although, wait. Yeah, and he didn't show up to any of these tournaments. So, I think Richard goes in fourth because, like, who else?
Yeah.
Because Richard's losing against you, but he's even with us. Even with us, with like heavy asterisks for both of Henry's sets, and then one of my sets. Well, actually, both heavy asterisks on both sets because rules are broken during that set. But like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know, contention for all sets, I guess. But like, then he beats Tyler convincingly 2-1 in sets. Beats Aaron convincingly. He's down 1 on Alonzo, which would be good for Alonzo's thing. But yeah, there's nothing like really standoutish about anybody else except for Calvin.
Yeah. We should like really focus on getting this more. Like getting this more formal, so we can actually like pay attention to all the stuff and make sure there are no like, oh, but this was kind of like.
Well, people just need to read the rules. Why does it say Alonzo's? Oh, this is wrong.
So then, would that mean that Tyler's under Richard?
Wait, hold on. Alonzo. Has Alonzo beaten Calvin ever? That's 1 for Calvin. 2 for Calvin. 3 for Calvin. Why did I put 0-1? Alonzo's literally never beaten Calvin. Why not rank the CPUs? That'd be funny. Yeah, Calvin's 3-0 on Alonzo.
Yeah.
I think, okay, so Calvin's head-to-heads are crazy good. With everybody he's being green in everybody he's played except for me and you, or he's even with me and he's losing to you. I think Calvin has better head-to-heads than Richard does. Because he's beaten better players. Oh, but like, okay, that's the thing. Because Calvin has better head-to-heads than Richard does. Calvin's beaten better players than Richard has. Like, his even head-to-heads with me and Henry.
But like we said before, it's better to be consistent with everyone than with just a few top players.
But like, yeah, but Calvin's more consistent. Because Calvin is 3-0 on Henry. He's losing head-to-heads. He has better head-to-heads against you than Richard does against you. He's even with me, so he has the same chart as me, but still contention. I'm gonna put asterisks next to these scores. He's never played Richard. He's never played Tyler, but he's up 1 on. He's up 1. Richard and actually, I might put Calvin above Richard. It depends. Because also Calvin hasn't been to an event, and like months.
Feel like he would have to be 4. I'd say
Calvin or Richard?
Calvin.
I wouldn't put him top 3. But like,
No, I would say.
well, I'm gonna compare Richard and Calvin's head-to-heads and their results. And this is where results are important, as well. So Calvin and Richard are both up 1 on Aaron, where Richard is -1 on Alonzo. Calvin is up 3 on Alonzo. Calvin's up 1 on Troy, where Richard is never played Troy. Or who have they played that's in common? Adrian. That's bad. That's actually really bad. Because where Richard is up 2 on... Because it's very easy to say that Adrian actually has the worst head-to-heads on this entire chart. Like, Richard and Jaden have kind of the same head-to-heads. I would say Richard and Jaden or not Richard. What? Adrian. Adrian and Jaden, I would say, has the worst head-to-heads, and the reason why Adrian's is more red is because he's been to more events. But Richard actually has a loss against Adrian, which I would consider a bad loss.
No, I feel.
But Calvin's up 2 on Adrian.
Yeah, I would put up like the total score compared to those in the okay.
The set count?
Yeah,
the game count, you mean?
Yeah, game count.
Okay. So game count, Adrian versus Richard. First, let me find Calvin versus Adrian. So Calvin's up 2-0 on Adrian. I'm assuming Calvin Adrian's 4-0. So Calvin's so Richard. So okay. So Richard versus Adrian. So Calvin's up 4-0 on Adrian. And Richard is 3-2 on Adrian. Okay.
Hey Alonzo. Wow, look at that, 5 viewers.
So Calvin is up, or no, Richard is actually up 1 on Adrian in terms of game count. But that's still, but Adrian still has 2. Adrian still has 2 to where Calvin is just 4-0 on Adrian. And I would say losing to Adrian is still a bad loss.
Yeah.
He did lose 2-1, and maybe his last hit, last stock, I'm not sure. But it's probably just you. It would say right here for me if the stream was experiencing any lag of any kind, and it does not say anything. So it's probably just you. It's probably just mobile, actually.
Yeah.
Mobile really sucks. Why is this?
No, we lost the viewer.
Chat box should be at the top.
Never mind, we gained it. Oh, it's probably Henry, actually.
Well, then that's pretty cool for you. What does that say? Who's that? I really can't read on this TV. I need to look at thing.
Yeah, maybe you should look at things.
Is that?
It ain't doing it for me.
No. I can read that. I just don't know what the name is.
I don't know.
Maybe you guys should invest in computers.
These are neck.
Maybe. It's our mech. Anyway, so let's continue on. They've also not played anybody else. Calvin. Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna try to do.
Violence breeds violence. But in the end, it has to be this way.
Type 1 or 2 in chat. Vote for who you think should be number 4, number 5. Calvin having better head-to-heads across the board against everybody, or against everybody like in the top and mid ranges, and not having been to a tournament in a while, as opposed to Richard, who has not stellar head-to-heads versus the top, but has decent head-to-heads versus the mid ranges, decent to good head-to-heads in the mid ranges. I'm gonna vote 1 because I think Calvin just has better head-to-heads. Calvin has better. Okay, I also haven't looked at results. Keep this pull up while I look at results. So Richard 3rd, Richard 2nd, Richard 5th. Type 1 and 2 in chat for who you would like to vote. Richard 2nd. Calvin 3rd. Calvin 2nd. Not attendant. Richard, I think that's 7th? 9th? 7th. 7th. No attendance from both. Calvin 1st. Calvin 3rd. Calvin 2nd. Calvin also just has better results than Richard.
Yeah, you can just vote against Calvin if you want.
Yeah, fuck Calvin. But, Richard also just has better results. Or not Richard. Calvin also has better results than him.
Yeah.
Stopping the poll at 3 minutes to give everybody a chance to vote.
7 viewers. Let's go.
Yeah. I don't like Calvin either. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I do like Calvin, but...
Nah, man. Who likes Calvin?
Yeah, who likes Lucas?
Yeah. PK Freeze looking.
Also, you guys drop a follow. I do this once every 2 weeks, and we also have tournaments every couple weeks, every 2 weeks, every Sunday.
And I'm on stream a bunch. Yeah.
Calvin has better head-to-heads. Or Calvin has better head-to-heads and results, so I don't even know why this is a poll. I guess it's just because of
he doesn't
attendance.
show up,
It's
yeah.
just because of attendance. But if you want to also do attendance, like Calvin, if you want to do attendance, Calvin, Richard didn't show up for most of the tournaments that Calvin was at. I think they only intersected like once ever.
Yeah.
And in the tournaments that Calvin did win, it was in a very dominant fashion, compared to Richard losing in winners, making a loser run against bad players, and then losing in losers. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll. I think... I don't know, I think this is just... Calvin has better records.
Flip a coin. Huh.
I'm not gonna put the results based off of a coin flip. I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do... Here's what I'm gonna do. And now we get into... So, this is top 5. Top 5 pretty set in stone. So I'm gonna make this blue. I like blue.
I'm just hoping we make top. What? Of course, Alonso's gonna make top 10.
Maybe.
Maybe. There's not like. There's not 5 people that beat Alonso.
So now,
Where did our 2 other viewers go?
Well, who was the other? Well, Tyler.
yeah, for top 10, Zarmek, who the heck are you? Put in chat, please. Thank you. Like, name. Do I have you entered a tournament here? I don't know. Who is Zarmek? I really don't know. I feel uninformed and stupid. Ah, it's Richard.
What's Alonso say?
Alonso said he doesn't own the game.
Yeah.
Yep. And Arthur
don't
doesn't
own
own
the
the game.
Come on, Alonso.
Also, Richard, while you're here, can you remind me who the fuck Frog is? I really don't know who Frog is. I don't remember. Somebody tell me who Frog is. Wasn't it? No, I know who Frog was. Frog was, Ethan's friend. Right? Ethan's friend came. And he's like, I'm Frog. And he played, who did he play?
Playing bad. That's what he played. I don't remember him.
I don't remember him either. There's just a bunch of people here. I don't know who the fuck they are. I'm like, okay, well that person lost. Or like, I just don't know how to count them. I don't. Like, I don't know. But, anyways. So top 10. Got top 5 done. I think top 10 is definitely between these folks. Now, also, so another important thing to mention. So the criteria for ranking, the criteria for qualifications for rankings for me in my eyes is and that's everybody on this chart has at least one of these things: notable wins, a notable placement, or having shown up to more than one tournament. Which is why people like Madeline and Axel are on here despite having no notable wins, because they've shown up to more than one event. But so I added James Mocha here because he has a win on Adrian. Well, it's not a big. I think Adrian has notable wins. No, not Adrian. Young Mocha has a notable placement. As for his first tournament, I will remove him if he doesn't go to another tournament, because then he's just not important. But as for right now, he does have a decent result at this one. J Mocha got 5th, and so did Dylan. So Jay and Dylan both got 5th at their first tournament in Ultimate, which is why they have notable. But I think Dylan has more notable wins than. Because who did Dylan beat? Dylan beat Adrian. So Dylan lost to me and Richard, and beat Adrian and Drake. Okay. So I don't think Jay or Richard goes in top 10, or maybe top 10. I'm not sure, but right now, in terms of like, I'm looking at Alonzo. I'm looking at these 4. I don't want the squares though. Turn the fan. So, very important 4 players. So let's take notes. Let's take notes on head-to-heads, results, things of the sort. So, how good is Matt, would you say? How important is a win on Matt?
I'd say he'd be maybe Richard level.
Because Matt has only been to 2 events, but if Matt seems like he did well at, what is it, this one? Gamers Invitational? Matt beat Adrian. It's not very impressive. Not a very impressive showcase from Matt. I don't know how the thing is, I don't know how I don't know how important a Matt win is. But Troy did win against Matt. Troy has impressive wins, but also unimpressive losses. Did Troy ever play against Richard? I believe he did. I'm pretty sure he did. He never did. Never did. Now, 1-1 versus Tyler. Okay, so here's the thing. So let's start with Tyler. I think these 4 head-to-heads are very important. These 5 head-to-heads. I think these 5 for people who are in contention for 6 through 10. Okay, Alonzo. Goodbye. Yeah, make sure you check this out. See where you're placed. But for 6 through 10, I think these 5 head-to-heads are very important for head-to-heads for the top 5.
Yeah.
And in terms of the top 10, Tyler does have the best head-to-heads against the top 5.
That's what I'm saying, I'd say this.
Well, Tyler or Aaron though, because if you look outside of these head-to-heads, Tyler is 1-3 versus Henry, which is actually the same score as Tyler versus Henry, 1-3. Versus you, Tyler has a better head. Tyler has won a set against you, but that's also an asterisk because you were playing secondaries. No, but he beat your Roy, didn't he? He told you. He beat your.
I know he beat my Roy.
He beat your Robin and then your Roy. In very close fashion. Did he 2-0 you?
I don't remember.
No. No, wait, that's a different tournament. Yeah, he 2-0'd you.
Okay.
And he beat Henry. That was a really good tournament for Tyler. That was a really good day for Tyler. So he's up 1 on Henry and up 1 on you. But he's lost twice against me, and I haven't actually played Aaron this season. But Tyler also has a better head-to-head versus Richard. Hasn't played Calvin, so we don't know how that would turn out. But Tyler is actually up 1 versus Aaron. Up 1 versus Aaron. Tied 11 versus Alonzo. So Tyler has good head-to-heads. Okay, bye Richard. I think it helps that not only does Tyler have good head-to-heads, but he's also positive or even against all the other players that are in contention for a spot.
Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, sorry,
But in terms of results, see Tyler. Oh, and 2. Like Tyler lost here. Wasn't at this one. Tyler lost here, like last. Tyler did do really well here. Got 4th. I mean, he got 3rd here. Got 5th here. Got 9th here. Or 7th. So he has a lot of last. He has not stellar results. But when he does, but he has good peaks. Where Aaron has Aaron has a Henry win. He's up 2 on Alonso. Then bad attendance. Third at a tournament. Then he lost. Third. Then he went 1 and 2. Then he didn't show up for any of these. And those are the first tournaments. Oh, I have beaten Aaron. I actually am up 1 over Aaron. I am up 1 over Aaron. Okay. So that changes a little bit, because now yeah, I didn't see that before. But Aaron's gotten 3rd. So Aaron has good results. One, and then he has a 7th place.
so does that mean?
What?
What does that mean now?
So, that means that this part is colored in, yay. But, yeah. So, the thing is, Tyler has good, like, he has good head-to-heads, but he doesn't have good results.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he has really good peaks, but he doesn't have good results. Like at his peak, he's gotten third, fourth, third and fourth at events. But then, like, usually he goes 0 and 2. Or maybe 0 or 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do Alonso's head-to-heads. So Alonso does have a win against me. He has a win on me. But other than that, he has not too stellar head-to-heads versus. Yeah, he doesn't have super good head-to-heads versus the rest of the top 5, especially losing 3-0 or 0-3 to Calvin. Doesn't look super good, but he does have a win. He is even with Tyler, and he had. So he's even with Tyler, but so Tyler is. He's even with Tyler. Alonso's even with Tyler, has a win against Troy. Oh. Also, I don't think we're gonna do Friday Fun Day this Friday. ACT. But Saturday, we can do. Let's see if Troy can come over. We can do movie night. We can do Mario Party night. Henry's gonna try to come over after his driving lesson and after my ACT. I don't think we're gonna go to. I'm not gonna go to unless you want to go to table or T Spot. But I don't think I'm going to T Spot. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna. I'm pretty sure there is though. I'm not gonna go to T Spot because I have a test, and Henry's not going because he has a driving lesson. But yeah. Nothing much. We're deciding on top 10. We're deciding on who will be placed 6th, actually. Win versus Troy, loss versus Aaron. And Alonso has pretty good results, actually. He places mid-range almost every tournament he enters. His worst event being graduation, where he lost to Tyler and you.
That was probably the last time I ever played Alonso.
I think it is. Alonso having a 5th is really good. Alonso having a 5th place result is really, really, really good. Going 1 and 2, that's not super good. But yeah, Alonso consistently places mid ranges. I don't know, dude. Cause they all have their pluses and minuses. I think Troy, like, I think they all have contention for being placed sixth, except for Troy. I think Troy is a pretty solid lock for like ninth.
Yeah.
But in terms of these three, that's the question. I think it's gonna come down to like set losses versus like who they lost their sets to and how much they lost by. Which is gonna be a lot of numbers, but
Well, I don't feel like losing or winning against certain players should be counted that much. I feel like it should just be counted more. If you won, you won. If you lost, you lost. Because it's just like, in the end, it's just a matter of whether you win or lose. Sure, there's also a game counter, I guess. It's just mostly results.
I don't agree with that.
Not like, let me see, like, overall results. I just don't think
The player should matter as much.
I don't think that. I don't agree with that, especially if you're talking about who would be better. Cause then you have to take into account. Cause like you can't just be like, oh, this person is better because they won. Because then you get even matchups and matchups where, oh, let's say like Alonso won against me, but like somebody else beat Alonso. Like you have to take into account all that stuff. And that's where result comes into play. I think everything is important, as opposed to just winning is important.
Well, I never said these were not important.
No, but I think everything is as important to a certain degree. I think the most important thing is definitely head-to-heads, but that's why results are important, and matches are important, and just how close they are. I think that's why all these things are important, as opposed to just who they're, like that's why they're playing. Because like, what's the point of ranking if it doesn't matter who you beat?
is Undertale music playing?
Yes.
Why can't we hear it? Because I'm saying, oh, it's on there. Oh, okay.
I don't know if Undertale music is copyrighted. Is Sans Undertale copyrighted? Is my stream gonna be muted for playing Undertale? I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter to me. But I think why does my mouse fly over there? That's like the third time it's happened. But ooh. Actually, I might take Troy out of this. I don't know. I think it's between these three right now, and then I'll put Troy in a different column for 9, 10.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah.
I think Troy could be a hard lock for 9, but I'm not sure. So it really depends on what, like, cause I think Tyler has the strongest suit for being 6th, but the thing is he has really, really, really bad results. He has good head-to-heads, but he has bad results. he has good peaks, but that's only like a couple events. Like if you want to talk consistency, then Alonso and Aaron are a lot more consistent. I think for me right now, it's between Aaron and Tyler for top or for number 6. I think right now in my mind I would put because who does Alonso's. Let me look at Alonso and Tyler's heads one more time. Because most of Tyler's losses come from the top 5. Or specifically the top 3.
Yeah.
Which, is that really like a bad... Because against all the other mid-level players, he has better head-to-heads against mid-level, the other mid-level players. Like both Alonso and Tyler have losses against, or both Alonso and Aaron have losses against Tyler.
I would go with Aaron.
Aaron? Because who is Aaron? Because Aaron has a win on Henry. He has a loss on... But Tyler has a Richard win, and Aaron doesn't. And Tyler also has an Arthur and Henry win. He just doesn't have a me win. So, like, what's more important? Results and a me win, but not good head-to-heads against everybody else, or like an Arthur win, a Henry win, a Richard win, and no Richard Holly wins, but like better results on everybody else. Because Tyler has really really good head-to-heads, but he has really, really bad results. And I don't even know how that's legitimately possible.
I'd probably just go with someone more consistent.
Okay. I'm gonna look one more time though. So he lost to Henry. Lost to Henry and Richard. Aaron lost to Henry and Richard for last, and he beat Adrian. Beat Adrian, lost to you, then beat Alonso. So that's third. Lost to you again. See, but yeah, Tyler can't really make those runs. Yeah, Tyler really can't make runs like that. Like, Tyler lost to... Then he beat Elliot, Alonso, Jaden, and lost to you. Like, his only hard matchup was kind of Elliot, where Aaron has to beat, like... He beat Henry, beat Arthur. So this was the best tournament, I believe. Like, in my eyes, in terms of just playing, I think this was definitely his best tournament. Tyler... Where's Tyler? Tyler wasn't here. Is Tyler not on this one? He's not on this one. Tyler... Beat Jaden, lost to Henry, lost to you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do... Okay. Gonna be back. I'm gonna go get a drink. What if the song is called Sands?
Let's go, Sam.
The song is called Sands. After this, we're gonna do Pokemon. Hopping back into Pokemon Generation 1, Fire Red, Leaf Green. That is because it is the one I am most familiar with. And we're going completely random. But right now, we're deciding on the top 15. So, I think we just put Troy at number 9, right?
Yeah.
Cause like, yeah, I'm gonna put Troy at number 9. Not Troy, Archangel. So, as for number 10, I feel like number 10 can easily be Drake or Isaiah. Like, just who's better between the two. Or Adrian. Where do we put Adrian? Where the fuck do we put Adrian? Because I think Adrian is better than Drake and Isaiah. But Adrian has the fucking worst head-to-heads I've ever seen. Like, I think he's better than both of them. Like, let's look at results. Let's look at results really quick. Adrian wasn't here. Adrian got 5th, beating Alonzo. Adrian beat Alonzo 2-0. Lost to Henry, lost to me. Adrian beating Simon, losing to Alonzo, which is okay. Alonzo beating Adrian again, then Adrian beating Madeline. Adrian has a win on Richard. Adrian has a Richard win, and that's important, because none of these other players have a Richard win. Adrian also beat a level 6 computer. Very proud. Did I counterpick the computer? Dude, I beat the computer 1-2. What if I lost that computer? That would have been a fucking travesty. Adrian losing to Richard and Troy. Adrian losing to Abyss and Aaron. I don't know who Abyss is. Adrian losing to Aaron and Drake. Adrian losing to Dylan and Jay. But yeah. So Adrian has really bad head-to-heads, but he has a Richard win. He has an Alonzo win, which I would argue is better than anything that Isaiah or Drake has. Like, Drake has a win on Isaiah and a win on Adrian, and Isaiah has a win on Axel. It is his only ranked win. So, who would you put higher? Adrian, Drake, or Isaiah? I think Drake goes above Isaiah every day of the week. Like, Isaiah doesn't have any notable wins. Let's look at Isaiah's brackets. So loses to... He lost to... The thing is, Isaiah lost to Oscar, Young Dis, who I believe has a Jaden loss. Oscar. Oscar does not have a Jaden loss. Does he? Who did Oscar lose to? Oscar lost to Alonzo. No. I want to host another Summit-like event. That'd be really fun. Just a house event. A lot more casual than Game Exchange. We do a lot of side events. We should totally do that. We should totally do qualifiers. And just invite anybody everywhere, anyway. We should. I just do another house tournament. Like one of the off weeks that there's no Brentwood Game Exchange tournament. Like maybe like. How about like Winter Wonderland? Over Christmas break. I need to look at the calendar. So we need to discuss. I need to talk to Aaron, but three, 17, skip. Okay. See, this is why I don't know how it worked out like this, but it just did. It really just did. The tournament schedule, but because we skip over every single major like thing. Because November 3rd is the next tournament, then November 17th. Also, November 16th I'm going to Comic-Con. Last year I went with Aaron. We got in for free. I don't know if Aaron will want to go again, but if Aaron does or doesn't go, would you want to go?
Comic-Con?
Yeah. Not like a real Comic-Con, just like a boring Comic-Con. Like a boring, shitty Comic-Con. It was really boring and shitty.
What? How much is it cost to get in?
We get in for free.
Ow.
The only reason we're going is because, Hannah's gymnastics team, Tornado, they're going to do, trampoline demonstrations.
Oh.
So we get in for free for being for being in a group with them. Yeah. Because Arthur, if you look at it, really, Adrian really has the same head-to-heads as Isaiah. Honestly, I think Isaiah has the worst head-to-heads. Because he only has one win. One ranked win. Oh wait, actually? Yeah, he only has one ranked win. If you look at Adrian's head-to-heads, he does have better head-to-heads than Drake and Isaiah. It's just that he's been to more tournaments, so he's lost more by comparison. So I think the final three. I decided to put Adrian number 10. Because when I looked at it, Adrian just had better... Adrian had better wins. He had better wins, and yeah, Adrian had more losses, but that's because he attended more.
Yeah.
Like, when you look at it, Adrian actually has better head-to-heads than Drake and Isaiah. Because Isaiah only has one ranked win. And the only reason I put Drake and Isaiah were actually... Wait, so who did... So, J Mocha beats Young Dis. Who? I honestly might put Dylan above Drake and Isaiah.
Yeah.
My only problem... I would do it. My only problem is he's only been to a one event. But he had a pretty good showing on his first event.
Yeah. I would put above.
I would actually, yeah. I would put Dylan above these two. I would go... So this is what I would do. I'd do... And then Matt has no notable wins either. No, Matt has beaten Adrian.
But he's been like
Two tournaments. Where he lost to... Who did Matt beat at Gamer Club? He beat Adrian. Who did he lose to at this? What does this stand for again?
UY.
Oh, you can name it.
Oh, yeah.
Matt lost to you and Henry. Should Matt be even ranked? Cause okay, so after these three, I think the contention for people who could be ranked at all are Jay, Matt, Jaden, I'm about to be done with top 15, so I'm almost done. Then I'll make a Area 51 notable mentions or honorable mentions. Young Dis. I don't think Ethan... I don't think Ethan should be even ranked, okay? Because Ethan, yes, he has an Adrian win, but Ethan also has a Jaden loss. Honestly, Jaden has... Okay. So against the bottom two, Jaden actually has a strong contention of being ranked.
Yeah.
Cause he has. So what are Oscar's wins? He lost to me once or twice. Pretty sure it's twice. One. Two times smiley face. Oh, two smiley face. Yeah. So he has wins on Isaiah, which is strong for somebody in his suit, but he also has loss against Jay. I think Jay, honestly, Jay having wins against Adrian and Dis is very strong contention for him being ranked.
Who's Jay?
Richard's friend. It was his first tournament. It was his first tournament. He got 5th. Same thing with Dylan. His first ultimate tournament, got 5th. But I think the reason I'm putting Dylan at 11th
is because
compared to Jay at 14th is because Dylan had better wins.
And it's a more recent one, so it's like...
Yeah. But Jay has top 5. Jay has top 5, he has good wins. You have your classes canceled tomorrow? Why is your class canceled? Good wubs. Why the fuck did
Huh?
Why
is he purple?
Yeah, why did he change to purple? Also, Henry, say something. I want to see the delay.
Has no side. Has no grades. So, 14, 15. So it's only normal. I'd be back at
Okay. The next tournament will be on November 3rd, which is next weekend.
Oh no, we already have that.
November break is
Winter break's like in...
winter. The end of the semester is the semester ends. The semester ends on the 21st, I believe, of December, and November break. Liberty High School. Let me look at the school calendar. Oh wait, there's no school calendar. Smiley face. I hate that.
Well, it's the Thanksgiving week.
Is it?
It should be, yeah.
Oh, that's Troy.
He's on stream?
No. Alonzo asked who Archangel is. Okay, I think this is. For now, I'm keeping this as I'm keeping this as.
As what it is.
Yeah. And so this is the rankings for right now. They are subject to change in the future. But
based on what happens in the next
next couple tournaments.
When we do next year, we should actually really keep track of it. Or how well do we keep track of this year's matches
What do you mean?
and like results and tournaments and all
Like what do you mean?
that? Because in January, the tournament.
Yes.
Okay, so
It was the invitational was in January.
Okay, so then yeah, we could do like an end of the year ranking.
Yeah. That's my plan for this. And also, so there's probably gonna be another house tournament right before one of the last tournaments of this year.
During break.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have it. So 3rd, 17th, 8th, 22nd. I'm probably gonna have the tournament on the 21st, and then the following game exchange tournament on the 22nd. So stay tuned for that. Don't go anywhere though. I'm gonna start up Pokemon right now. I'm just gonna end the stream really quick. So, but don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Don't leave.